if I go live. Just wanted to put my avatar on. Oh, shit. Oh, that didn't sound good. I'll turn that off. Where is my avatar? So I just wanted my avatar on. Light settings, stop cam. I guess that didn't work. Okay, you guys deal with me, please. It's been a minute since I've gone live on YouTube, so please deal with me. Okay, take the volume off that. Make sure I'm not doing anything. Okay. So I know I'm completely out of the algorithm. I have not gone live in a very long time. So it's probably going to take me a moment to build it up again, and that's okay. I don't get on here a lot anymore. So hi out there, if you're there. Hello, world. I'm still here. I'm still kicking, alive and kicking. So I was at my friend's live the other day, and she was talking about that she's getting some stuff that's going on in her home, and was talking about how to do a cleanse, and asked me if I could do a live or do a video of something to do a cleanse, and I'll oblige because it's probably a little bit easier to do it. I can do quite a few things as well. So how to do a cleanse in your home. And there are a couple cleanses that you can do. But before I teach how to do a cleanse, I just want to talk a little bit about it. Hopefully I can get more people in. If not, hey, it's no biggie because I am not nobody special. Trust me. So there are a couple type of cleanses that you can do in your home, and it depends on the severity of the case that's going on. And a lot of people, when it comes to spirit entities, energy, the negativity, some people, they get scared of it. When they start experiencing negative energy, they automatically go to it's demonic. And to put your soul at ease, it's very rare to get a demonic possession or demonic entity. It's very rare. And if you are to get it, trust me, you will know that you will get it. Paranormal activity usually comes with a lot of depression, a lot of oppression that comes from within yourself. Also comes from Native American. That's where paranormal activity usually comes from as well, to do with the grounds that you live on, such as disturbing the peace where our Native Americans used to roam. See, and I'm just rambling, so you're going to have to deal with me because I will ramble. So just deal with me. And not everything is about Native American, just so I can clear that up. But they were here long before we were, and they did a lot of rituals that were, um, to the gods or whatever the case may be. And there were a lot of rituals that were done, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of things that had went on, that goes into that spiritual world. So when people, start to get a uh, entity in the home or a negative energy in the home, could be that they went to a graveyard, an old home. It could be a mansion. You can walk into somebody's house and get an attachment. It just depends on that that entity, that spirit, that energy at that time. Um, if they see you as somebody that's able to connect with energy and able to understand it, you become like this beacon. And once you uh, pay attention to the entity or energy, spirit, ghost, whatever you want to call it, once you pay attention to it and maybe challenge it, maybe talk to it, maybe want it to move things, maybe to do this, maybe to do that, that's when it starts to begin to attach to your energy and things start to happen. And people automatically go to, oh my gosh, it's demonic. And that's not the case. Um, when a person dies and they go into the spiritual world and say that they died a traumatic death, that person was an ugly person as a human, they will be an ugly person on the other side. They will be mean, grumpy, stubborn, hard-headed. They will mimic the behavior that they were here when they were earthbound. So if they get angry and they want to get your attention, they're going to throw things, they will move things, they will scream, to get your attention, and they will scare you. Um, so you've got a couple of different type of uh, cleansings that you can do to remove the energy, the entity, whatever the case may be, from your home. Um, I've had to do a bind. A bind is usually with the demonic, and with that's including incubus and succubus. And I did have a incubus that was tormenting us back in 2015, me and my daughter. Uh, so ended up having to do a bind, and that ritual and that cleanse is completely different than what I'm going to teach today, which is just a regular cleanse. It's your low energy type of um, spirit that may be in your home, that may be doing something, and you just want them out of your home. There are different types that there are different types of energy that is around. You got your good energy, you got your bad energy, and you got your karmatic energy. Um, so yeah, it's just dealing with that type of energy. And I'm sorry, my brain, I am a total squirrel. So you've got to forgive me on that. I am a total squirrel. Uh, okay. So when you do a cleanse, I think I want to sort of like start over. I don't know if I need to like start over because I feel like I totally just like I lost my train of thought there. But eventually it'll come back maybe. So to do a cleanse, it's a real simple cleanse. Anybody can do this cleanse. Um, can it create havoc? If you don't do the cleanse correctly, it can create havoc. Or if the entity, the spirit energy that is in your home is a little bit more aggressive, you're going to have to take more steps. Um, but to do a generalized, if you just have something that's, once in a while that has not built energy on you, or say an attachment or whatever the case may be, um, it's pretty simple to remove it from your home. Um, all you will need is sage. You can use holy water, you can use rose water, um, and selenite. You will need a prayer, and you can literally do this by yourself in your home. And it's a good way to cleanse your house as well, too. Um, and you'll need a feather, a pretty big feather. I don't know where my big feather is at. So let me put myself on camera right quick. Hi guys, here I am. Okay, so to do a cleanse in the home, you'll need sage. This is your protector. Sage, spirit energy does not like sage, good or bad. It does not like sage. Salt also, spirit, bad energy, um, does not like salt. There's a border, a boundary that they cannot cross when it comes to salt. I like Himalayan pink salt or your regular salt. I also have a salt lamp that I have on all the time in my home. Let me see. There you go. So I always have a salt lamp here as well too. Um, because I am prone to have a lot of paranormal activity. And I'm not saying that it happens every day. It does not happen every day. It takes a minute to get energy to build up. Uh, you will need a feather. Oops, you got me 2 feathers. You will need a feather. And what the feather does is when you light your sage, you will fan your sage. And what you'll do is you'll walk around throughout your house. You'll close all your doors, all your windows, everything will be closed down in your home. And you'll start the furthest point from your home to get to your front door. So you're going to start your furthest point from your home. You're going to go in every corner of your house doing a prayer, and you're going to repeat the prayer, which is the Lord's Prayer. I got the everybody knows the prayer. Not hit the wrong one. You can find it in Matthew 6.9 through 13 or in Luke 11.1.4. And it's called the Lord's Prayer. And it's, Our Father who art thou in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. That prayer, you can use that prayer. And all of us that do this, that do cleansing or whatever the case may be, a lot of us, we do differently as well. So one's cleansing can be different than another person's cleansing. I do want to make that clear, because some people do cleanse different than other people do cleanse. It's just how you cleanse to bring it together. So what you will do is you will go through your home, you will say the Lord's Prayer, and you will go into every corner of your house, every room, your bathroom, den, closet. You don't really need to do the closet, but any room that's in your home, and you will go into the corners and you will do that. You will do your kitchen, depending on where your kitchen is at compared to where your front door is at. When you are done going through your home doing this with the Lord's Prayer, you may aggravate the spirit. But what you were doing is you were removing the energy with the sage, because it's not giving the spirit anywhere to go, because they do not like the sage, the smell of the sage. The sage is like, how do you explain it? They just don't like sage. So I can't think of the word. Sage is like a drug to them. It's like a killer. It's like a poison. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Sage is like a poison to them. So what you will do is they will be by that door. You will leave that door closed. When you are done with everything, with the prayer of the Lord and with your sage, you will open up your front door. You will air your house out. As you are airing out your house, this entity will leave back out of your house, and your house should be clean. Um, if energy is still around in your home, then you have a little bit of a deeper problem. You will complete all the steps that I just said, plus you will need to get a preacher in. You're going to need a little bit more powerful prayer. And if it's a little bit more than that, then you're going to need to do a bind. And that's something that's completely different. This is where you're going to go through the house, and you are going to have a preacher that's going to have to come through your home as well to do a blessing on your home. And then you're going to have to do a bind. And a bind it can be very dangerous because you are aggravating this spirit, this negative spirit, whether it be demonic or whether it be a full negative spirit that's full on scary and scaring you, moving things around, turning lights on and off, turning water on and off, whatever the case may be. Just, it could be demonic, it can be whatever the case may be. So the bind is, you will need a crystal for that bind, and there's going to be a place that you're going to have to do in a ritual that you'll have to do. It takes a little bit longer, and also prayer. It's going to take a little bit longer for you to do it. You're going to have to encapsulate the energy in a crystal, and you're going to have to bury this crystal. And there's a few other words that are going to have to be used as well that are in the spiritual world, the spiritual realm, whenever you're studying. I'm not going to give all of that out right now because it's so complicated and it is a lot to do. Also, for protection around your home, which are the easiest if you are having a spiritual energy that is like being way too much on you, what you can do, like if you have property, you can get selenite, which this is selenite. I don't know if you can see it. But this is selenite, and these are protector crystals of the land. And what you can do is you can get 4 of these in north, south, east, west. Sorry, my kids are fight playing, I guess. Hi, Denise. So you will pop these at each corner of your land, north, south, east, west. This is a protector of your land as well. Salt is a protector of your land, and that can go around your perimeter of your house. Or you can do salt on windowsills, whatever the case may be. If you don't own land and say you live in an apartment duplex, and you can't put these out, you can put these inside of your home as well. And inside of your home, what you can do is each point of your apartment, north, south, east, and west, that'll be a protector of your home. Also, if you have say you have an entity and you're having a hard time getting rid of the entity, you can get a tupper, fill it with water, put a mirror behind it, put it in front of a door. You can put a mirror behind it, and you can put scissors that are opened up like a cross. You put that in the water. So your scissors will be like this. So they'll be like standing in the water, and it will be reflecting off of the mirror. So what it does is in the nighttime, and look, a spirit can, how I was explaining to a friend, is a spirit doesn't care if it's night or day, because a spirit does not know time. It does not know boundaries. It does not know walls, because a spirit is not like how we see life. A spirit is around at all times. If it wants to connect with you, it will connect with you when it wants to connect with you, whether it be at 3 a.m., whether it be at 3 p.m. It does not matter. They will connect with you at any time of the day. So you can put that in front of your door if you have a spirit inside of your home. And what happens is the spirit will see its reflection in the water in the mirror, and it will encapsulate itself. You can get rid of it that way as well too. Um, so I mean that's just a quick way that's how we sage. Um, and it's good to sage your home, especially if you're sensitive and you are prone to bringing home spirits. And it doesn't matter for people like me. I don't have to really go anywhere. I'm like this beacon, and they see the light and they're like, oh, okay, look at her, we know where to go, and they will come to me. So I really don't have to travel to get an attachment or to get anything. Spirits actually come to me when I open myself up and, you know, talk with them or do whatever I need to do. They come to me. They'll come right here, right to my own home, and that be that. I can also remotely cleanse your home as well. You can, if you're with energy and you know energy, you can also remotely clean people's houses as well too. There's so many things that you can do with energy. It's crazy. But so hopefully this helps somebody, because they did ask if I could do a live about it real quick, and you know I'll try to do another live on something. I don't know what yet. It's YouTube is YouTube. I really don't get on it, and if I do get on it, I'm watching my stuff or crime TV or whatever the case may be. That I haven't really been on YouTube. I mean, I'm interested, but I'm not interested, if that makes sense. So I guess, I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. But anyways, hopefully this helps somebody. And Denise, thank you for coming in. And it's good to see you. And I hope you're doing well. And thank you, everybody. And hi, Hazel. Hi, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. So hopefully, this helped out a little bit. It'll help somebody. I can talk a lot. Yeah, I just don't know. I can talk a lot. I can throw it down. I can talk a lot because there's a lot of information that I can give. But that's just with the cleanse. That's just so simple. A simple way to do it. Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. I haven't been on for a while, Hazel, so it's like I'm total squirreling here. Shoop, 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 shoop. Just whatever in my head. Hopefully it helps with a cleanse, and helps with something. Like I said, I've been off for a while. I'm completely out of that algorithm. I think I saw my last upload that I did was a couple of months ago. And so that's how long it's been since I've really even came on here to go live or do anything. As I really don't really do it. I just stay in my own little corner and stay in my own little corner. But anyways, I think I'm going to call it a day. And if you guys need help, you can always reach out to me. If you have questions, you can always ask as well. And I appreciate everything. And it was a quick live. Maybe I'll come up with something better. I don't know. I always try. But thank you for coming, Denise and Hazel, and anybody prior watchers. Thank you. And hopefully this helps. And if you have any questions, you can always ask as well. And I'm thinking about, talking about one of the stories. I got one of the stories I want to talk about with my son and the paranormal, my son that's passed, and, some of the things that I learned and everything else. But I think that's going to be a different, so I don't know. Anyways, thank you. Much love. Goodbye.